Is, I wouldn't say criminally underrated, but definitely not utilized as much as you would expect. It's really strong in lane. It's very good at contesting for the bounty runes at the right timings to push the towers to get map control. And OG has been the only team that I think has prioritized it this high. I don't even think we've seen it first picked even by OG.
It can even be played in so many roles.
Yes.
And we always mention in this kind of like a high quality series, we always mention how important it is.
Evil geniuses turn to ban.
Dire team ban.
OGs turn to ban.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to pick. Dire team's turn to pick.
Earth Spirit.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
Earth Shaker.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Phantom Lancer.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to ban.
Enigma.
10 Dire team's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to pick. Radiant team's turn to pick.
Invoker.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Lakad mo to, tol!
Normally.
Lakad mo to, tol!
Normally.
Templar assassin.
Choose your hero.
你气不气？
30 seconds to battle.
Fly has actually taken Magic Missile and seeing Wave of Terror pretty much every time. They are
He's ready
really
to kill.
hunting for a kill.
He is ready to kill, absolutely. We'll see if they find anything. At the moment, Thompson already back on the mid lane and up top. Sort of
sure if you want to go for fights level 1 or better, but you've got an Enigma, you got an Invoker on your team, you've got very little actual stuns and control in order to go for those catches.
oh yeah, we don't see that one much. So we'll expect that EG pick that one up later, unless we see the Shaker sort of roam over and catch wind of the fact that no one's taken it. If Jerax is able to spot that one out.
Two bounties go for each. Potentially get that third one. So they are going for that full pressure to try to slow down the Drow. See if No-Tail can push them away.
See how this mid lane goes. Sumail versus Thompson. Thompson, of course, is going to have that aura already. Really going at it between the two of them, trading hits. Really certainly the lane to watch as we'll also have to keep eyes. This bottom lane Seb on his Enigma backed up by Jerax's Shaker.
You'd have to imagine S4 is going to play really defensively down bottom until he starts getting some support movement from mates. Has to watch out for the fissure blocks though as bottom. He does get blocked and the Eidolons actually trap him.
Oh, he's in trouble here. He's going to have death box over in a second, but it's not soon enough. OG setting up the first blood down there at the same time on top. No-Tail will fall. Not quite quick enough for EG to get the first blood as OG were just that little bit quicker.
S4 really wanted to step up to try to contest these last hits because Seb is just power denying the lane. You see 5 denies already on that Enigma. Jerax does get that punishment.
So obviously this decision from EG to leave S4 on his own and run this aggressive trial lane top, are they likely to get kills off the back of these three? I mean, I say that they're getting straight in indeed again on top of No-Tail. They will turn towards Fly. A lot of right click, of course, coming out with this Drow. Look at the body blocks as well, No-Tail, with the tree. It's a little setup for the kill. Nice micro there from No-Tail, as to be expected. One of the micro legends as they find themselves a kill against this tri lane of EG top.
Now it's without Jerax, really. Jerax just TP'd in. It's not like he actually did anything in there. As the career snipe comes out, No-Tail.
Oh my goodness, No-Tail already certainly showing us he's going to turn that sort of passion to beat EG here into these sort of brilliant plays in the first 2 minutes.
That's how you can help your Invoker in that 1v1 matchup versus the TA. As the panel said, you've got Drow Aura as the Invoker, but you're versus Templar Assassin, so you can't actually use that Drow Aura to an advantage.
I will commit this to memory.
And now that could be the bit. That could be the right there. Very 12-4 for Sumail. Dominant TA.
No-Tail has to be careful if he comes up. As you can see, Crit in position to go on him as well as Fly. No-Tail just keeping himself out of range with the Magic Missile. Fly and Crit won't go for the commitment on him and just sort of creating a nuisance, sort of drawing Fly and Crit's attention away from that top lane.
Is S4 going to see the bounty rune as well? He does. Oh, he's going to
Hey, finally got it. Woo! 2 minutes and 43 seconds in.
He was priming it. He was just getting it better, letting it ferment. Top, you have to go.
Straight in again, Crit with the roll. Just find the portal smash onto 3, actually. Perfect angle there from Crit, but RTZ and Fly are blocked off by this Fissure from Jerax, and that's going to mean they can turn around OG and get the kill onto Crit. Beautiful. The Fissure from Jerax causing issues for EG's aggressive tri lane in terms of getting a kill.
Oh, Thompson. Quick little heads up play there in the mid. He actually, Sumail was backed up trying to salve, and he stopped it with the cold snap.
And obviously with that courier dead, still just for 30 seconds or so. Sumail has to be careful. He's only got a Fairy Fire and a Wraith Band on him. So Thompson has a very good stronghold of that lane. And he needs it because Sumail, as we can see, was leading the way in CS. 18 for 7 against the 12 for 3.
He's calling for his team to come bring his items.
Never gone to RTZ. He's able to doppelganger across the Fissure. Thompson played aggressive mid. He goes in onto Sumail. Fairy Fires pop. Thompson, can he finish off the kill? He can't. Sumail will just survive as Crit turns towards Thompson and forces him away there as he slaps him with his stick. Sumail's going to be able to salve up as well as I believe Crit did bring that in for him. And the cold up again. Thompson cancelling yet another salve in this mid lane. Thompson from the side lane. Sumail outplays him. Gets him with the side blades. Jerax does go for the Fissure. He's looking to chase down Sumail, but he has to back away with Crit still there, safeguarding Sumail's TA. So already some fantastic sort of little interactions between this 1v1 of Sumail and Thompson here. Sour cancel, but Sumail takes the kill.
Pretty cool. I think one of those salve cancels that he actually got in the mid lane was because No-Tail put that ward behind the tower when he sniped the courier. These little things. Thompson does dive.
Now bottom lane as well, Seb, a lot of denies on this Enigma.
S4's still
for 18, but
level 4.
There's about a half a level in it at the moment between the two of them. Seb having a slight advantage mid lane again. Good side blade hits onto Thompson, crit, rolls forward, but Thompson, he's already got the QQ walk out of there. So you'll be fine. No Tail won't move forward with the TP in. Sumail will go back to CSing and of course keeping a very, very sizable advantage now against the Invoker. 24-11 on Sumail's top lane. No Tail, it's going to get on, but he turns with the Sprout. Anna with the Gust onto Tuba. Fly, crit, stand their ground, looking towards the two of them. They'll Magic Missile up Anna, look for the two-man Boulder Smash. They find the angle, they do lose Fly, but Crit will be able to bring down No Tail in return. Rolling forward, they're chasing down Anna. RTZ can't quite get to him though, as Anna's able to get his way through the trees and back under the cover of the tier 1 tower.
Very smart to go for that, bench stun onto the Drow. That's where the majority of the damage is coming in. Two-man stun afterwards. Crit comes out in close early game.
What have we here?
So it's again in this mid lane. Sumail continuing to do some good work with the angles that he's finding with the side blades. He's level 6 now as well.
They have to get a sentry ward for Thompson in this case. Stop those pesky traps. You can even farm the traps because they give a decent amount of gold. As they emphasize another ward in the mid lane, so they're really prioritizing just making sure that Thompson has an okay time.
He's getting something, but he is, as I say, certainly struggling against Sumail's TA. Oh, bottom lane, Seb leads in straight away with the black hole. Jarrett's can't walk in. S4 does manage to get the Ghost Shroud and the heal off. No Tail TP's in, looking to help finish off the kill. They'll sprout him up, and they will surround him and take him down. As they do manage to get S4 and continue to keep that bottom lane in favor of Seb. Top lane, EG look for the advantage to go in and collapse in onto Anna. Anna will survive then. The Gust onto Fly, making sure that Magic Missile wasn't going to be there to cancel the TP.
And as this happens too, No Tail with that TP bottom sets up for the kill, but they can also set up to pressure this tower. They even pop the Drow to make sure.
Thompson getting very low once again. This lane, I mean, the matchup of Sumail he's playing it perfectly. It's a matchup where you do expect the TA to have an edge, but Sumail really is just shooting ahead of Thompson's Invoker. 34 for 17 against the 20 to 8. Top lane looking for Jarrett's. Jarrett's not going to be touched upon there by the roll forward from Crit. So should be able to walk it off. Just have to be careful how close he comes to Fly and RTZ. As he is sort of cornered in, Crit with eyes on him once again. Jarrett's with a quick enchant totem and a slap will be able to walk it off. Top lane, No Tail also being chased towards. Jarrett's is heading over to try and help. No Tail gets the teleport out before Fly can get in range for the Magic Missile. But EG themselves also able to start putting some pressure onto that top tier 1 tower. Bottom lane again to Anna with this rotation. Catching us for a little bit off guard. He does get the chance to Ghost Shroud, and Def pulls himself back up to full health. And top lane, they see an advantage. EG close in onto No Tail. RTZ doppelgangers over the Fissure. Finds No Tail. Magic Missile from Fly straight out onto Jarrett's. RTZ keeps his distance to avoid the stun. Goes straight back across towards the tower. They want to try and finish this tier 1 off. It's very low at the moment. As OG will pop the fortification, but they are unable to hold this tier 1 tower as EG will slowly but surely finish it off. RTZ should be able to get the last touch as well. That extra bit of bonus gold going the way of the Phantom Lancer.
A very persistent commitment to keeping that tri-lane around the top side, but they've done a great job on the side of EG of distributing their levels. You see RTZ's level 5, the two supports are also level 4, while Ana was getting slowed down so much that they had to actually push this Drow Ranger bottom to catch up. Almost level 5 at least though on Ana. But in this is a pretty unsafe position for him to be.
Pushing in very aggressively on this bottom lane. Any sort of TP or wraparound could cause the end of Ana's success down here as Crit does come in.
S4's about to be level 6. You might want to be able to get that one before they go for this.
Let's see how they time it.
One more creep.
Crit just looking for the angle.
He's pinging the creep too.
He's straight in. Yep. Crit sits, chops him back, but Ana with the Gust! Oh! Is he out? He is! Ana! The Gust reaction there on point mid lane. Sumail getting got upon, has the mount. Thompson and Big Daddy No Tail now backing away as the TPs from EG come through. Fly finds the Magic Missile onto the Nation's Prophet. The trap slows out as well. He tries to TP away. Can he escape? He cannot. The damage is there from Sumail. They get No Tail.
Whew. What an active early game we've got going. Already 5-5. Constant rotations on all three lanes. Now Fly's going to take some of that mid lane. The support's going to get those level 6s at a decent time still. And it will be actually a mech on Seb on the Enigma. They're going for that quick way to just group up and take those team fights. Like the panel mentioned, you look at OG's team fight, it's very scary. When they've got the Invoker, the Enigma, and the Earthshaker, very intimidating what they can provide.
Here we go, they do go for this, but I think it may have been around that mid board. They may be aware of this because at the same time, Jerax and Seb are looking to wrap around. I think they know that sort of the movement there from EG leaving Sumail. So they know that Sumail's vulnerable and on his own. They do have the black hole if they can close in on top of Sumail, but Jerax's smoke is going to get dispelled. Sumail is aware of what's going on. We'll see if EG is successful with the movement on top. They do find Ana. Fly leads him with a magic missile. Roll forward from Crit straight away with the control. Has the silence into boulder smash. Punching him down, Ana with the ghost. Trying to get away, but the final right click from Fly comes through. They get the kill. They may lose some of their lives in return though. As No-Tail is surrounded. RTZ actually managed to move across from that top lane to help out. If they won't just get one, they'll get two. Both Ana and No-Tail going down. It's mid lane Thompson able to get the EMP out. Stopping S4 and Sumail chasing for more, but Crit, he's straight in underneath the tower. The boulder smash, stopping the Fisher from Jerax for now. He gets the silence as well, but it doesn't matter. The Malefice from Seb comes out, finishes him off. Sumail now being chased. Jerax throws out the Fisher, Thompson up to the high ground. Sumail's into the trees.
Doesn't quite have cold snap up again. They actually went for a mid kill, it looks like, with the black hole, and I believe that S4 used the Reaper Sight to cancel it. Situation. They do have burn charges on top, so he can look to get aggressive.
For the setup. Cold snap, EMP in the urn, as you say. The damage, the combo, perfectly done there by Thompson as he finishes off Fly.
And collects another urn charge, so now he's got two, so we can keep looking for them. But yeah, EMP is always one of those spells that is very devastating in this early game.
Super good against the Necrophos.
Yep.
Makes S4's job very hard as he comes to these fights, especially at the moment with just sort of the phase and the 2-0s. Doesn't have any sort of wand or any sort of burst recharge.
Top tower.
Indeed, kicks underneath the tower. Sumail, can he find the connection? It doesn't matter. The damage from S4's Death Pulse is enough. As again, Crit certainly showing off so far on this Earth Spirit. He's been up and down, lane to lane, 3-2 and 4, involved in 7 of the 8 kills of EG. Crit has done a fantastic job at making sure that this opening start has gone pretty nicely for EG across the map.
Crit Earth Spirit, right? This is what we've come to expect.
Seb comes forward, does take a magic missile to the face. TP from Jerax coming in. EG start to back up. The Fisher onto 2. Sumail has the trap to slow down No-Tail and Seb. Got the wave of tear back in as well as the smash. No-Tail incredibly low. One right click will do it, and there it is. As they finish it off, Jerax goes in for the walk-in Echo Slam. Fly's falling low, but the Death Pulse heal's going to be coming over to him. So Fly, he's fine. They have managed to surround Sumail, though. Sumail gets left behind on the high ground. Sumail gets taken down. Ana trying to chase down Fly as well, but Fly is pretty speedy. Thompson gets in range, though, fully under shadows. Is chasing it down here with the Ghost Walk. As Fly still trying to retrieve, but Thompson should be able to finish this one off. Another charge thrown out as Fly goes down.
They want to play as fast as possible with this Drow Ranger. They're looking for this tower. They just want to get tower eventually.
S4, he stepped up. Yeah, Thompson's there with the wraparound, the Gust into the right clicks. There's no chance for S4.
Between the Gust as well as, even if he does get the Ghost Shroud in those situations, Thompson's there to purge it off with the Tornado. 9, 10, and 12 minutes in.
It's all kicking off between these two. Thompson, a quick sort of setup onto Sumail, doesn't want to go for anything more, is on his own at the moment.
Those are painful though. You just eat a 400 mana burn. Starting to now go. Got that 1 point in the Egg Sword, so can the Ice Wall and the Deafening Blast would be very nice in this game too. Templar Assassin.
Time to smoke once again here for Crit and Fly. As they look to rotate over into the jungle, they've got that ward down. They see Ana farming alone.
They feel very strong. They've got level 6 on both their supports. No-Tail still not quite level 6 on this Nature's Prophet. Scan comes out though and does catch EG as they're looking for the...
And Ana's already moving away, getting himself away from this top half. Jerax the one left behind, but he's into the trees, TP's out. And EG will find no kills off the back of those smokes. They can look to put some pressure onto that top tower. RTZ's been getting a lot of space on this top lane, still sitting at the top net worth on his Phantom Lancer. It's going to be a quick Diffusal Blade timing at this rate.
Yeah, and it's very good hero, very good game for the PL versus this Drow Ranger. If he can close the gap over and over again, he make it very tough for Ana. Ana's also gone for 4 points in Frost Arrows instead of maxing the precision array, so he wants to be moving around.
It's going to get it gone on there. Try to go with Fisher on Sumail. Does have the back of the Thompson. Tries to go for the combo. Doesn't actually catch on to Sumail or Fly, so they're fine. Crit's able to roll up to the high ground. Malefice was upon him, but Seb can't chase. Seb has to back off as EG starts to show the 4 of them in that mid lane.
Arteezy's getting so much space out of
He
all
really
this.
is. This top lane has been Arteezy's home ground, and he's absolutely loving it. Almost taking that tier 2 tower as well on his own. OG really have just let him be on that top lane. They've done nothing to pressure him.
This is a good timing for OG. Thompson has the Spirit Vessel finished. As the panel mentioned, it's incredibly good versus the Necrophos, of course. Bottom.
Thompson
wraps around.
He is going to miss that tornado. Might not matter for the kill though. As Crit, surrounded, stuck in the sprout, does fall. as OG get that bottom tier 2 tower and the kill. But as we say, top lane, RTZ pretty much got the tier 2 in return on his own. He's now looking towards Jax. Jax comes in, looking to clear the way, but there's Fly with the setup. Swap back into the magic missile. Jax taken out for 45 seconds with the Reaper's Sight being slammed down upon him by S4.
They're threatening high ground down here already with this Alacrity drought.
Flies back in, but he gets ghosted. Silence straight away. The damage, the cold snap, the right clicks, he's gone. That's one member of EG gone for the defense. RTZ's going to TP in as well, though, to look to hold.
Got like half damage on the tier 3 this early on. As soon as they force reactions, they do back up, though. They don't want to take the risk of people porting behind them on that shrine.
Got the Veil now finished on S4. As we've seen, though, these sort of plays coming out from Thompson, incredibly harmful. With that full Spirit Vessel, just so much damage from the combo, Thompson. At the moment, 10 to 12, as you say, 1k lead for OG. But it certainly feels very close, and one could sort of ask, would OG have intended to be further ahead when they run this sort of Drow lineup? And as for EG, despite sort of the Drow aura, that favoring for OG in the lanes, they've done very well in this first 15 minutes of gameplay.
Yep, PL's gotten so much farm, and it was the TA matchup versus the Invoker. Sure, Thompson is ahead because of all those rotations, but it does applies that pressure in the laning phase. As we did see Seb also change the build-up. Originally had that mech queued up, and now we're just going with Pipe on top of Vitality.
Jax trying to pick up some farm. Does have Thompson there. Goes to the Tornado. Onto 2. EMP's down as well. Jax trying to move in a position to drop the combo. Gets the Echo Slam. Doesn't get a Fissure off. S4 still alive for now. He'll pop the Ghost Shroud. Fly left behind. Seb and Thompson looking for S4. They find the vision for the Cold Snap. Spirit Vessel down onto S4 again as Thompson grabs the double kill. But OG as well do lose 2 as Sumail in the river did find No Tail to the side of it. As Anna starting to play around with Roshan there. Don't know if they're going to quite be able to get away with that. Sumail and Crit are still in position to contest this. They've got that trap down. They know exactly where OG is.
OG's got the Black Hole available, though, and they know that Crit actually committed the Magnetize down bottom, which is their big team fight spell at this moment in time.
They're actually going to look towards Sumail in the mid lane. Fissure into the Tornado. The silence does come out to stop sort of the rest of the combo from Thompson coming out straight away, but Sumail's been sprouted. No Tail in with the TP, but Sumail had the refraction, still able to get the blink out. Separates himself from the squad. Very nicely done there from Crit with that quick silence, making sure, so it was just the Tornado coming out from Thompson. There wasn't sort of that EMP follow-up that could have caused issues in terms of keeping those refraction charges up and allowing Sumail to blink away.
Crit's running out of stones because of how fast this gameplay is having to go. Down to 1. A lot of occasions that I've seen here. The deep wards, as we saw earlier, were placed by OG, and they were able to get some kills out of that. And they're going to place some up toward the top side because now their main focus is going to start to be that Roshan. So having wards around that shrine area of EG most important. RTZ does have Diffusal. That's queued up the Manta, of course, afterwards. That standard build for the PL.
Fine. In the mid lane, maybe looking for a swap setup onto Jax. Jax back away, keeping himself in range of Fly's swap. As it really just has been RTZ, 1-0-3. Not been involved in too many of the fights, but certainly has sort of been favoring him in that sense. Lots of farm on this PL.
EG's got vision of this. Already going up. They've got 3 stones now. He's committing forward.
He's going straight forward. In fact, the 2 of them, the silence, the stun onto both of them. The ties down as well as immediately they lose No Tail. RTZ there with the wraparound. Thompson turns. Looking for the Tornado to hold them back. And with the Ghost Walk, Thompson will get out. So will Anna for now. Fly with the swap back onto Jax. S4 moving into position. Doesn't have the Reaper's Sight. In fact, flies too deep. Thompson turns back in. Takes down the bench.
6 setup there by Crit. Just having vision up on that high ground gets the perfect combo. And I also believe the Enigma got the Black Hole like instantly canceled, it looked like. Yeah. Seb trying to get a position for it, but unable. He does claim a small, very minimal.
They're so close though in these first 18 minutes. Thompson more than halfway towards his Aghanim Scepter. A game where the fights have been as frequent as this one. That sort of strong axe timing is going to make all the difference in terms of just an ability to interrupt sort of the team fight that EG's been trying for. It's Thompson once again on the hunt. Did go into the Ghost Walk underneath that Observer Sentry combination, so EG will know about this. RTZ, as you can see, already backing up from that top lane.
Really want to play around this Rosh. It's so important for the OG lineup as well as the EG lineup.
Thompson straight back towards the mid. Fly to be caught up by the Sprout. Fly taken down. Thompson.
They're gonna go straight into the pit with that. Like, both these teams, one team has a Drow Ranger, the other team has a Templar Assassin. This is the area that is the most important in the game.
Arteezy's gonna start to poke at them from the side with the Spirit Lance. Is OG still looking to be a little hesitant on heading into that pit?
They don't have their Black Hole available. Jerax is also very low on mana.
Another Magnetize is back up on Crypt. He's got that team fight ability. Play it safe, Anna. Back to farming.
Arteezy's going for the next item, Shadowblade. Has actually deviated from the Manta. Let's see if he changes it again, but I think he wants to be able to weave into the back lines of the fight to look for this Earthshaker and this Drow.
The seeds of fruit.
Because their control is coming, it's Invoker, Enigma, and Earthshaker is big control. They can look for those other targets. They can't actually control this PL if the rest of his team is distracting.
Thompson just 800 away from his arrows.
Yes.
Invoker still doing very well, from second highest in the net worth and ahead of Sumail. Sumail, of course, on that TA, who was able to have that advantage in the mid lane matchup. But as we've seen from the fights, Thompson, as the Invoker, has just been able to offer that a little bit more.
No-Tail's prepared to go for a dive already in the base here.
Flight, just go for the swap, getting Seb up onto the high ground, but Flight, he's actually just going to get right-clicked down here by the Eidolon army. And Seb claims the kill. Anna looks for the gust onto Crit, but Crit did get the roll off. He didn't manage to put the stone down though because of the silence. Goes to the kickback. Anna with the double damage wants to fight. In with the Echo, has the control. Onto Arteezy as Arteezy gets taken out of that fight as soon as he turned up.
He just got the Blink Dagger as well, so it was completely unexpected. And he had no idea that was coming.
And now they're pushing up to the high ground. OG 21 minutes in, taking the tier 3 tower. Only 2 alive at the moment on EG. S4 silenced, they're moving. Jerax jumps forward, has the control. S4's gone. Dead for 40 seconds. OG threatening the melee racks here on this bottom lane. And EG, they're not going to be able to do anything about this here. 21 minutes in, OG taking the full pretty much set of racks down bottom. We'll see if the Eidolons can finish up the range racks, and they certainly can. OG getting away with the speed and pressure that they need to with this Drow Ranger strat.
And how they prioritize setting up to. No-Tail was in the base for a good 30 seconds preparing for them to look for something like that. As he goes forward, does find No-Tail, Crit.
Yeah, Crit through the trees, able to find him, and No-Tail will try once more for the TP, but the damage from the Magnetize too much. Crit gets himself a charge on that Spirit Vessel. It's Jerax. He's looking to come in with the backup. Thompson and Anna also on the hunt. Out they go. Thompson with the setup through the trees, throws out the tornado as they'll get the trade. They'll take Crit down. Arteezy continuing to just try and make the most of any sort of space he sees on the map. Straight down mid, gets a tier 1 tower. Pretty much has the money for that Shadow Blade. Top of his diffusal, but we are really still yet to see Arteezy turn up to a fight and offer something. As that last time down bottom, as we mentioned, caught off guard by Jerax's Blink Dagger timing on the Earthshaker.
It's just very tough for them to take any heads-on fights versus OG just because how strong they are. And it's just the numbers advantage instantly.
That wall
wants to, but yeah, No-Tail was already prepared. They knew everything that was kind of coming for them, and they're already on their way over. We see Jerax had just picked up the Blink Dagger on the right on the side shop, and yeah.
And look at this on the side of the top. Arteezy turns up, he's like, what's up, boys? And then bam! Jerax is in Echo Slam, and he's out of it. He's got to sit the sidelines for 48 seconds. Was not prepared for that Blink Dagger on Jerax at all.
Courier snipe, No-Tail wants it, but he comes out, he can start attacking the tower, but
mid lane Sumail. Top of Anna, Anna turns again. The Gust TP is going to work out once again. It's not this time. Arteezy's in with the damage.
These Gust plays though from Anna, just a split second, even the quick ones that have happened has saved his life on multiple occasions. I think 3 or 4 times. 40
seconds, no Drow. EG, they see the chance. They're into the Roche pit. They can do it pretty fast themselves, as you said, with Sumail.
Jerax.
TA, they've got the bench. Can he look for the big plays here?
He's smoked up.
Oh, he is, and he's got the slam available. He's got his eyes on the pick. Can he time it perfectly? The tornado coming in from the side. Does manage to catch it. It's pretty low. They're moving into the pit. There's the black hole. Coming out onto the 2 of them. They've lost the bench. The Roshan still being focused by Arteezy. Jerax. Arteezy still alive with the Shadow Blade. Seb finally gets taken down by Sumail, but Sumail's held in place by the ice wall. Jerax into the pit. There'll be the buyback from Fly. Sumail goes down. Thompson able to find him with the cold snap. Jerax will tick down to the back to touch. Roshan still alive for now. The silence from Crit out onto Thompson. Arteezy doppelganger still alive. Gets on top of the Invoker. Thompson falls back towards the pit. No-Tail's trying to find him, but the slap goes out for Roshan. They get the kill, but Crit gets the Aegis. Triple kill for Crit, and he's not done yet. Rolls forward, looks for Jerax. Jerax taken out as well. And OG, they're still fighting back. They'll find Crit. Spirit Vessel cold snap. He's down once. They'll look to set up for a second time. The ice wall's down and he gets the quick gust. Thompson goes back in and once again cold snaps out. He can't roll himself away. Crit will fall. As the buybacks from OG there enable them to sort of settle the deal after the Roshan gets taken down. They did get the kill on Roche, but as we saw, Crit was able to get the Aegis, does lose it straight away. Overall, because of the buyback expenditure, was favoring EG in terms of net worth change. But still, not necessarily what EG hoped for there. They nearly got everything. They were nearly able to sort of take it back, but the cleanup of the end from OG.
Look at Crit's positioning in this fight. He was hiding in the tree, waiting for them to go for it. Instantly stops that black hole. Arteezy also, with the Shadow Blade pickup, we see him just kind of playing around inside the pit. He survived for so long as his Phantom Line.
Oh, he's straight back in. Finds Nota. Arteezy's on top of him.
That was insane.
Thompson. The wrap round onto S4 again. The Shroud is there. Thompson quick with the Tornado, EMP combo. Someone needs to come across and help S4. As S4 just getting solo killed here by Thompson. Styling on him here with the Invoker plays. As now, looking to Fly. Fly does have the backup of Crit. Thompson goes forwards for now. Jerax jumps forward. The Fisher, the Cold Snap, the Spirit Vessel. He just does so much. Thompson finds the double kill. 11, 3, and 9 on his Invoker.
Always has that Cold Snap available. That talent. Such a good combo with that Spirit Vessel, in particular, like we said in the beginning, versus that Necrophos. S4 just doesn't have the itemization to remove it. Didn't go for Lotus Orb, didn't go for
this stop. Crit straight in. They got the slow, they got the stun straight up on top of Anna. He's going to get forced to the sidestep. Can he keep this man alive? No, he doesn't have the Black Hole backup. You have an Anna with a big gust sending him back. Tornado! Thompson! He's in with the back of the Meteor! Deadly Blast coming down! Thompson with the saves! Gets both of them! Thompson Invoker doing it big time on the main stage. As the Fisher for Jerax, it sets up for another. The Cold Snap Spirit Vessel, no tell, he comes in to join the party.
This man on his Invoker, in every situation, finding these clutch plays. Ana also with the talent, going for that 550 Gust knockback. It pushed him so far away.
Jerax, he's just straight in again. There's the combo Spirit Vessel, Cold Snap, Crit just getting ticked down. S4 will start to try and heal him up with the Death Pulse as the buybacks from Arteezy and Sumail do push OG away, but OG now getting a sizable advantage here in game one against EG. 9k advantage. A set of racks up as well. All three cores ahead of that of Evil Geniuses.
The mobility that's coming out and the preparation, it seems, from OG as well. As we saw No-Tail in some of these situations, teleporting before the fights even start, just to set up for his team, and then Thompson always being there. Look at these quads wax, he's so fast.
Sumail's got to be careful. Sending out the top level, see down bottom, Arteezy finds No-Tail.
Sumail desperately needs this BKB.
He comes out too far. Thompson or Jerax will be there with the setup on that top lane.
21 info. 16 Templar Assassin.
Sumail cannot move from this spot. Just come down. So it could be fine for now. Thompson and Jerax, they're still waiting for him to sort of cross that line. It looks like Sumail knows.
Oh,
play it cool.
They know. They just saw the courier fly over and just stop, so they're aware that something's going on.
GG. Starting really to have their backs against the wall. Each of these fights, they have to get on top of Thompson. Can't let him get away with, you say, this sort of constant cold snaps to Sumail. Maybe coming out a little too far now, Jerax. There we have it. Finds the Fisher, the Gust into the combo. There's the slam to hold him down.
60 seconds.
The patience from Sumail, not quite patient enough as he comes out alone. They were ready and waiting, OG, to make that play. And they get away with it. No buyback on Sumail.
How can EG slow this down? They don't have heroes with any deep push versus this lineup.
It's a second set of racks. Tier 3s being threatened now. What can Arteezy do as he turns up to this fight? It's been hard each and every time. They get a swap back onto Anna this side. Bam! Anna's gone for 80. Perfect way to start the fight, but then the black hole. The Sunstrike as well. Flight gets taken down. Jerax jumping in with the control onto S4. As the Boulder Smash from Crit comes out, magnetized as well, causing issues for No-Tail. No-Tail's taken out. The buyback straight away on S4's Crit, looking to chase for more. Gets on top of Seb. Seb goes for the TP out. The Fisher from Jerax will allow Seb the space to escape.
Caught Crit with that stun. Crit wasn't able to get that Boulder Smash. That's a very heads-up play, though, by EG, getting that swap into Reaper's side instantly before Ana gets the BKB off. There's no hesitation.
It puts an end to the push. They do lose that tier 3 tower, but they keep that top set of racks alive. Does cost them the S4 buyback, so still EG not yet to find that play to really switch around the momentum of this game. As OG are still in the driver's seat, we'll see it once again here.
Crit was prepared.
Instant play.
Yeah, instant. But Seb gets a nice follow-up here with the fissure, gets the two-man black hole. But as soon as S4 does die, goes for that buyback, and you see OG does retreat. They don't want to overextend too much when they have this advantage right now. It still feels like such a tall mountain for EG to climb when they've got a Templar Assassin, and this is the pre-30 minutes, and this TA doesn't have a BKB. We're hitting that 30-minute mark. Sumail doesn't still quite have it. He really needs it in order to be able to do anything versus Volker and the Searcher.
What a yes!
It's a full AC on
ready to really assist this sort of end game push that they're looking for.
Yeah, this they're looking to end it for sure here with this item buy.
They know that they've got a very sizable lead with their lineup. One more team fight that goes wrong for EG could certainly cost them the game, especially with some of these buybacks unavailable at the moment. EG having to be careful. They've got to somehow enable RTZ in these fights.
Just so hard. The amount of control that they actually do have on OG, so much team fight.
I mean, is it not sort of at the point where you feel like RTZ may even have to go for a BKB, or do you feel heart is still the right way to go?
I think if he goes BKB, it's just, he needs to have a heart. He needs to just be able to play around in the fights. If he just has to play around a 10-second BKB, then they're going to be in so much trouble. TA needs one. RTZ, I don't think he can afford to go for that item.
Just starting to take full sort of war control of the map. Full Greaves completely on Seb. No Tail's got a gem out.
The full group up build around the Enigma. Guarding Greaves, the Crimson Guard, the Pipe. Negating a lot of EG's damage.
Just so much for these pushes. Yeah. 30 minutes in, they're really at this sweet point, OG, where their lineup sort of hits a bit of a peak. They know that they're already ready to amp up the pressure once again as they hover around the mid lane. EG cannot afford to go one by one outside of the base.
Yep, they see the top lane.
Sumail, he's going to even get jumped in this position straight away. Jax with the combo. Sumail's gone without buyback. Noto goes for the Sprout. Quick with the pull to allow Fly to get out of the Sprout. OG piping and crimsoning up. S4 looking towards Notail. Jax primed himself on the side, ready to blink back in. In fact, they just got the damage onto S4. S4 gets one back. Jax jumps in, looks for the Fissure, gets silent. RT for the black hole! The Reaper Sun cancels the black hole, but the combo from Thompson straight on top of RTZ takes him out. RTZ's dead for 80 seconds. S4 Crit and Fly getting pushed back to the base, and OG, they're going to go for another set of racks. Both cores down, no buyback on Sumail, no buyback on RTZ.
You can see how confident they are. They know they can clean this out. This is the last fight for EG. They jump forward.
Rolls in, but immediately the Gust. Jarek's in again with the control. The Fissure out between the two of them. They find they're going to find S4. They're going to find Fly as well. EG is called. And game one in a series where I think a lot of people would have expected to see something quite fantastic from EG. OG absolutely crushed it. 32 minutes in, 18k net worth. The Drow lineup, the Drow draft worked perfectly. The pressure, the speed that they could play at, it just never got to a point where Sumail or RTZ could really offer much in the fights. They were always playing from behind because of how
your top 3 spot at the International 2018. I mean, that was an explosive game, Sid, and I think obviously Thompson's and Volker really standing out amongst the crowd.
Yeah, OG had a lot of really great combination plays. I think you can obviously give Thompson, tons of credit. I think Jarrett's on the Earthshaker was incredible. So many clutch fissures that just set up amazing plays. Just all around, they played a great game. And I think the key for this game for them was that for the first time in a few games at least, we don't really see EG winning the laning stage. It was pretty even. OG has this amazing team fight and these combination plays, and I talk about draft a lot, I know, but that first phase opening from OG banning out Weaver and Ursa is super important for how this entire game turned out. It really starts at the beginning.
Yeah, we mentioned that a little bit in terms of kind of knowing evil geniuses and trying to go against that. Mark, what were your thoughts on OG's great performance?
I think their great performance comes from the Enigma, knowing what items to get, understanding the pace of the game. I usually like going like Link Dagger, Lincoln's, BKB, and that hero, but he understood the game. He just needed to make his teammates stronger, and then he didn't need to go for those items. So I think that was the big decision.
Yeah, just working together as a team and kind of rounding it out. And of course, Winner, we talked a little bit about Dro and your thoughts on that hero.
Yeah, I think the hero is very, very strong right now. If you don't have a brute player and you don't need to ban, like the opponent doesn't have a brute player and you don't really have to waste a ban on it, and you can just, I think you can just first face the hero. Like today we've seen it like twice, but this hero is going to be the next big hero. I think it's very, very powerful at the moment because it enables you to, like they mentioned, they won the other side lane. Sejal didn't really lose his lane too bad. He had a decent lane, and it enabled his teammates to just play the explosive game with the Enigma and the Invoker.
Yeah, Darranger currently 3-0 for the day. We saw Darranger being picked up twice in the VJ Storm games earlier today and now once by OG. Well, clearly OG came prepared. And we talked about this a little bit. Perhaps not the most standard or most well-liked picks in terms of overall stats, but whatever works for them, they pulled it out in Game 1. How does this change going into Game 2?
It's tough to say though, like, well, what do they feel went wrong? You know, they have to make sure that they pinpoint exactly what went wrong. Is it the draft issue? Is it the play issue? Or is it both, you know?
One thing that Secret, Secret, I think one of EG's problems in this game was when you look at the core combination of heroes, they have the Phantom Lancer, TA, as well as Necrophos. So none of them really plays aggressively and plays fast. TA wants to farm. Necro can be strong in lane, but only if paired in such a way that he has a matchup that he dominates, and he didn't in this game. So none of their cores really had that pacing, and I think they need minimum one fast core and just stronger lanes and stronger supports as well.
All right, well, as we're waiting for the players to gather themselves once again for Game 2 in this Best of 3 series, Casey's out there with some of the fans.
What a game, am I right or am I right? Yes! Talk to me about that game. You're a big OG fan?
Yeah, I'm a huge OG fan, especially a No-Tail fan. I've always been following him. It's just like, here's the reason why I started playing Meepo. It's like a huge inspiration for me when playing Meepo, and I think that's why.
How would we say something about Meepo in Espanol? What? Excuse me, one moment. Sir? I'm sorry.
It's your turn to ban. Five seconds left. Don't freeze up.
Cuk Ramzis cuk. Mate, mokat kabeh, play goal.
Pretty sure it's your turn to pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Hey, it's your turn to pick now.
Oh, game menang.
It's your turn to pick. Are you gonna pick one or what? Are you gonna pick one or what?
Oh, it's the Juggernaut.
Oh, immortal anyar.
Prepare for battle.
Cuk, ngemis matanya asu.
To battle. Already moving. Of course. I fight.
"30 seconds to battle."
Tanggonya siji wae.
So you say?
The battle's starting.
It's an honor. The time is upon us. A fine idea. Battle Fury! Agreed.
Time of block.
As you wish. I bring my blade. As you wish. I go. Yes. Forward. Onward. Very well. On it. Swiftly now. Yeah. Your death approaches. As you wish. Stand and face me. Already moving.
On my watch.
Yeah. Very well. Seems fair. Yes.
Animal wine.
Missing middle. Missing middle.
What battle is hard? I fight. I go. Of course. Swiftly now. Look me in the eye. Forward.
I take what I please.
Onward. As you wish. Agreed. A fine idea. To battle. It's an honor. So you say? On it. I fight. Swiftly now. Already moving.
Unorthodox, but
Yes.
effective.
Tonight. As you wish. So you say? Of course. I go. Onward.
Missing middle.
Attack.
Bounty. Nation of a
Missing middle.
bounty.
Forward. A fine idea. Yeah.
Stars me.
Agreed. Very well. I bring my blade. As you wish. Forward. Agreed.
Missing middle.
Swiftly now. Under attack. A fine idea. Of course. I fight.
Cuk, keliling map cuk aku cuk.
Aid in kind. It's an honor.
Map cuk.
Denied.
Keliling cuk aku cuk.
So you say?
Iya now.
Biasa wae, cuk. Biasa wae kontol.
Aduh, Mang, ampun.
Yes.
Ayo LHW, Jagger anjuk pedih lho.
Already moving.
Lho, ono aku lho ya Allah. Tae. Pikir aku goblok kan hero kene anjuk. Oh ya, siap. Ya, pion.
Sorry about that.
Mid ono sentry. Awas bot, awas.
Bos, awas bos. Pionnya bos. Oh ini mid
Bot,
tadi.
bot dua.
Ada kok kena anu nih. Asli cok, tahu ki cok. Lo, asli tahu kasu.
Very well.
Cok, wah tolol Jaki. Ojo ngedang-dangi aku asu. Cabut.
Killing spree.
Kena iki lho asu.
Your top tower is under attack.
A fine idea. On it.
Kontol jak. Mate po.
Yes.
Bola alasan.
As you wish.
Mid ono sentry ono ward.
Oh iya.
As you wish. Aid in full. Very well.
Ayo cok, dak tutuk on.
Missing bottom. Already moving. Onward. It's an honor.
Goblok wis, Jagger tae.
Morally or anything, you're just gross.
Of course. Ask and I will answer.
Omnian wis. Kencang dari dan cuk. Coba goblok boleh main. Main tolol, ngeble masuk.
All mine. So you say, I'm a throw. So stay down. To battle.
Let's talk about your top tower.
It's an honor. I owe you one. Death dealer. Practice comes strength. You cannot hide. As you wish.
Killing spree!
You've done.
Wah, missing. Pengandani, Cuk.
Your top tower is under attack.
I go.
Dominating!
Let's talk about your
fresh meat.
Slim picking.
Oh, Cancuk, Asto.
Look me in the
Matane.
Asta.
Yes. On it. So you say?
Push in everywhere, dude. Aku pikir pudone menang ngono ya. Ndak, Cuk.
Very well.
Ah! Tal.
Onward.
X-Mark. John, X-Mark dulu.
Fresh meat!
Alay ngentot.
Mitelang.
I bring my blade.
SF hilang SF nggak ono. Gak usah bos, mundur aja bos, lagi ngilang bos.
Yo. SSB po.
SB. Parpet tuku soul ring, Cuk, tapi lali. Malah tak gawe Root of Athos kan ngentot. Awas, Doom are doomed. Bang, oh alhamdulillah.
Forward.
Gas.
A fine idea.
Bos, tak cover bos, santai, tak cover. Mes saya tak cover. Bang opo aku nang awakmu.
Your top tower is
Bang opo.
Face me. I fight.
Let's talk about your top
Ayo
tower.
bos.
Radiant
bos.
have fortified their structures.
Attack.
The enemy's middle tower has been denied.
Bos.
It's like something Lena would do.
I'll take that as tribute. Yes.
Ayo. Talon, Cuk. Talon.
To battle.
Mitelang.
A fine idea.
Hilang. Was.
Agreed.
Apa Cuk kon wis enak farming lapo help iku. Tot.
Bote telu kuwi.
Cut. Anjing.
Gendut le.
Masuk kan tele bos.
Your bottom tower is self. Maybe you should move.
Oh, mari lah.
Fresh meat!
Nice.
Killing spree!
Nah, Cuk. Dia kan ada vision aku re, ya Allah. Vision bos. Ayo. Matanya aku. Jadi bos. Tapi John. Ulti. Alah.
Didn't happen.
Enak kon main karo aku, Bos, Cuk. Nganggur aku main. Ayo, try.
Easy money. Roots and honor. Forward.
Juggernaut!
Bang.
On it.
Tahu, Bos. Yuk lawan. Torrent. X-Mark. Nice.
Papat.
Waduh,
4.
Iki bos. Ada main dia, Cuk. Ayo.
Papat.
Dagger dipusal kon gak ngentekno sapa, Cuk.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Meta lagi dipusal iku.
You really should look at your bottom tower. Your middle tower has fallen. Your middle tower is under attack.
I've lost a race, but I haven't lost a heart. My blade. Forward. Attack. You are mine.
Apa sih serius carry, Cuk? Carry ini tolol ngene dibusal, Cuk. Aduh. Dikine dibusal bisa nih. Ngacang, Cuk. Taek, Cuk.
On it. Agreed. Onward.
Aku nak dibusal lagi sana.
Gold from my chest.
As you wish.
Terus gak apa-apa. Farming lo. Bapak, aku ingin tanya aku kena root.
Swiftly now.
Ingin moro. Main di bawah sih,
No less than I deserve.
Lo, yo menang tok yo. Oke, siap.
Killing spree.
Ayo bos.
Oke.
Ready.
Nah, oke bos, jangan ngarani titik bos. Desperate terus bos.
Your death approaches.
Topus. Meta ke?
Of course. A fine idea. I go.
Push Kunka. Ayo Jagger.
I fight. It's not in time.
Oh, Cok ngilang, Cok.
Nang kono timan terus ya.
Top tower has fallen.
Loh.
Is this going to be a pattern?
Waduh. Tak kira.
Sekali geng papat nang kono. Sekali geng papat nang kono.
Kira oleh arek iku, Cuk. Malah mati ya. Ngatak, Cuk.
I fight.
Ya, paham. Medusa, waduh, builku met. Emu emet. Linken emet. Mate lah, Linken ae kok. Naik. Apa potah kon itu?
Onward. As you wish. A fine
Awas.
idea.
Mate kon.
Geng papat nang kono.
Turune nang bu.
Papat nang kono sekali geng. Aswa.
Of course.
10 niku, Dik. 10.
Forward.
Cuk, iki opo? Cuma kesuwen matane. Total. Gila. Kan aku vision lagi, jak tolong. Vision. Tolong nangkon kabeh aku cuk kan vision cuk aku cuk, kayak ngahuk cuk. Ayo mosok kalah. Alah kontol.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Cuma ulan. Aku dicium loh. Mikir tahu ke? Kan?
Dominating.
Cuk, manta lho, Cuk. Kon didum kok iso gawe manta mending Lincoln. Ngotak kok ora lek ngedraft lek build rek, ya Allah. Cuk. Manta lho kon didum kok iso manta le.
Swiftly now.
Ria.
Very well. Agreed. Forward.
Mantara guna
A fine idea.
Lincoln oh. Cuk, bodoh lho, Cuk. Ngantek supportmu muni bodoh iki temenan kon aku sumpah ya.
So you say?
Yo, kupun wis, buate wis, suwun, Cuk. Tolong ngono kabeh wis.
Of course. What coward runs? On it. That as tribute.
Padang dah, kurang padang. Kurang padang mape, itu kok lampu dop kuno, Cuk.
Gue pilih punya orang padang.
Kenapa?
Swiftly now.
Tuh ya aku. Wah, cepat itu oncak kamu, nah yuk gon.
As you wish.
Oh iya sih mas, aku sih main.
Very well.
Dendi.
I go. Yeah. Yes.
Dibusalmu gawian, Cok. Gak tuku dibusal lek gak gaya asu. Gregeten au Cok ngotak po oleh main. Ya Allah. Tuku difusal ngotot lu adik gawe.
Yes. Get away! Juggernaut! It's the honor.
Killing spree!
As you wish.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Killing spree!
A fine idea. Yeah. Yeah. Onward.
Tadi kayak dibusalin. Kenapa kau?
Mati.
Yes. I fight.
Go. Go.
As you wish. Never will you see my face.
Let's talk about your top tower.
It's an honor.
Radiant structures have been snow fortified.
Run if you can. Easy money.
Itemmu kok gak nosan berguna le. Itu kok item sing useful titik ngono lho. Beserta aganim ta.
Already moving.
Mantap lho, Cuk. Linken ta. Mantap lho, Cuk. Gak ngotak blas hari iki, Cuk. Gak ngerti ya.
As you wish. To battle. I'm not ready. Forward. So you say?
Double
damage. On it. Very well. Agreed.
Kan das, godas sih, Kak, balik sih. Balik njupuk das. Baru, apa godas das. Wis. Kan vision aku. Direk kan vision rek.
As you wish. On it.
Ayo kun Kak, anu.
Very well.
Push.
So you say?
Dire have fortified their structures. bottom tower is under attack. Bottom tower is gone forever.
Unstoppable! Triple kill!
Early lho saras kabeh cuk wong cuk iso kan ngatasi kabeh. Yolah. Awas kurire lho yo.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
But not defeated. Forward. It's an honor. Look me in the eye.
Roshan has fallen to the dying.
Bones. I fight. I go.
Mid.
A fine idea.
Yo cok ngono lek maju cok ngawur kon niku jenenge. Ngawur kon niku.
I bring my blade.
Back so soon?
Your top tower is under attack.
Come and go.
Your top tower is falling.
It is not time. Power increases. Battle. Fresh meat. I am not ready. Here. On it. I fight.
Wicked sick! Double kill! Godlike! Triple kill!
Yes. I bring my blade. It is not time. Already moving.
Holy shit! Learn how to swim before you sail in deep water.
You die. Not yet. Agreed. Idea. Swiftly now. It's an honor. Very well. To battle. Heyday! Practice becomes strength. Of course. As you wish. As you wish. Forward. Your death approaches. Right away.
Killing spree!
Nice. Good. Ngon harapan gitu.
I go.
Ampun ajut.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Holy shit!
On it.
Ya ayo, Cok. Ayo, push. Push lah.
Not yet.
Dire snow fortified their structures.
Sentry gitu. Wow, kapu ono BM nih yo.
Already moving.
Balik bos. Cuma lo kawan weh. Dasar metu Cok. Tuh ibu, dah. Alah kontrolan.
The enemy's middle tower won't be making any more appearances.
To battle.
Tepuk weh, jangan terus.
Bagaimana? Fight.
Of course. So you say?
Tuh, ya. Mang ini rek, main ini rek.
Very well.
The enemy's bottom tower is gone. You did the right thing.
Boots of discipline. Attack. Yes. Forward. It's an honor. Invisibility. I fight. So you say? I'll take that as tribute. Yes. It's an honor. Attack. Very well. I'm not ready. I fight. Of course. On it. blade. A fine idea.
Double kill!
Emang Jagger bisa war kayak gitu, kagak bisa tolol. Montang menang.
Forward.
Bos. Langsung beli aja sekadinya bos ke Crypto bos. Langsung tarik. Waduh. Tawarnya buat di sini bos. Halo. Kan ditagok nang di. Nang di mamanya gak ngerti. Apa?
Swiftly now.
Apa hasil main mas?
Yeah.
Ya.
It is not time.
Jadi coba main.
To battle. Easy money.
Guess Radiant fortified their structures.
Ayo kon. Lek wis ketok putih-putih kok peju nanti opo kon. Main belum bener loh, diajarin kagak mau. Heran.
Saya golek buyback.
Saya buyback dulu bos, ya bener bos.
Golek buyback.
Makan tuh anjing. Makan. Ayo makan tuh BM. Ngentot. Makan tuh BM.
I troll your guts with my blade.
Mate kamu ya. Ini tolol, ini dia tolol malah muter-muter lewat situ kan goblok.
That's nice. It's an honor.
P aja P langsung P aja P. Ini ngapain lagi tolol? Lu ngapain ini orang tolol ini di sini anjing? Kayak orang tolol bangsat.
Of course.
Double kill!
Dire structures are fortified.
Gak apa-apa. Ada boyback. Dari terusin. Aduh tolol.
Terus, woy. Terus.
Ya Allah.
Already moving. I fight. Very well.
Mati dia. Nyangga itu.
Yes. To battle. Swiftly now.
Mereka rosan kayaknya,
I bring my blade.
Mereka rosan ini kayaknya.
Stand and face me. To battle.
Pakai kok Bunda. Kak, gua tahan.
As you wish. As you wish. Not yet. I bring my blade.
Makan tuh kontol ya, makan tuh kontol. Weh. Santai anjing.
Go on, dash. Go on, gem.
aku dah. Dek. Nah, itu palsu, itu palsu. Ayo mid, ayo mid aja. Mid aja mid. Ayo mid aja.
Swiftly now.
Gak bisa tahan lama-lama ini.
I fight. On it.
That won't happen again.
Agreed.
Ayo. Nggak apa-apa. Dia SF kalau buyback tuh rada useless. Gak usah takut. Soalnya dia gak ada itu, gak ada soul. Makan tuh kontol ya, makan anjing.
Enemy's middle barracks are no more. Enemy's middle barracks fall.
Yo, Cok, agani, Cok. Tanggul gede aja, Cok. Drake itu. Dan Cok, nih, Cok. Sakit tolol.
Put this one on ice. Radiant takes it. Your turn to ban. Five seconds remaining. It's your turn to pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds left. Don't freeze up. Hey, it's your turn to pick now. you gonna pick one or what? Pretty sure it's your turn to pick. Pretty sure it's your turn to pick.
I'm a straight shooter.
Prepare for battle!
Normally.
Dire have
Already
fortified their
moving.
structures.
I go. I gust onward. Of course. On it.
30 seconds to battle.
As the arrow flies. On my way.
The battle's starting!
Time for target practice. I'm way ahead. On it. I go. On it. I gust onward. You catch my point? the arrow flies. I'm way ahead. At them. Already moving. Of course. Like the wind. On my way.
I'm fine with waiting and all, but
Already
let's
moving.
go! The battle resumes!
I'm way ahead. On my way. As the arrow flies. Of course. On it. I run like the wind. I gust onward.
First blood!
I go.
Mine by right, as well as by might.
Is it raining arrows?
Double kill!
Easy breezy. Attack! On it. Missing bottom. Denied. Try this on for size. On it. I go. Here, have an arrow. My feet fly. Already moving. On it. Of course.
that would be a treat.
Forget it.
On my way. Reap the whirlwind. Attack! I'm way ahead. As the arrow flies. Taste my arrow. I gust onward. I'm way ahead. As the arrow flies. Shackle. My feet fly. You've got my wind up. On my way. Look who's back. Another arrow in my quiver. Attack! Reap the whirlwind.
Radiant structures have been snow fortified. Your middle tower is under attack. Don't let your middle tower fall.
Of course. I gust onward. Already moving.
Killing spree.
On it. On my way.
Dire snow fortified their structures.
As the arrow flies.
I'm betwixt myself.
I'm way ahead. Already moving. On it. I go. Of course.
Fresh meat!
I gust onward. Of course.
It was not fit.
Already moving. As the arrow flies. I'm way ahead. I gust onward. On it.
Oh, that would be a tribute.
On it. I go.
Ah! Fresh meat!
On my way.
The middle tower is under attack. Dominating!
On it. I'm way ahead. Already moving. As the arrow flies. On my way. Incoming! Of course. I go. I gust onward.
Fresh meat!
On it.
Time stands.
As the arrow flies. On it. I'm way ahead.
Your top tower is under attack.
Missing bottom.
Let's talk about your top tower.
On it. I gust onward. Get my point? Already moving. You've got my wind up. Of course. On my way.
Boy, fresh meat!
On my way. On it.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
As the arrow flies. Of course.
Let's talk about your top tower.
Already moving. I go.
Your top tower is under attack.
I'm way ahead. I gust onward.
That's for me.
I go. Raining arrows.
Killing spree.
It's not time yet.
Look at that. Radiant's courier just got killed.
Take out. My quiver is empty.
Your bottom tower is under attack. You really should look at your bottom tower.
Another shot. I gust onward. As the arrow flies. Already moving. On my way. On it.
Dominating.
I'm not ready. Of course. On it. Attack!
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I gust onward. I'm way ahead.
Fresh meat.
At them.
Mega kill! Let's talk about your top tower. I don't think you want that to happen.
On it.
Your top tower is under attack.
Here, have an arrow.
Let's talk about it.
Here goes.
Radiant fortifies their structures. Your top tower is under attack.
Already moving.
Don't let your middle tower fall.
As the arrow flies.
Your top tower is under attack.
Taste my arrow.
Top tower has fallen. Is this going to be a pattern?
I go. Not yet. Of course. On my way. On it. Elbow strength grows. I'm way ahead. I go. On it. On my way.
Fresh meat!
Of course. I gust on you. Focus like the wind. Gotta hurt.
This will do.
Already moving. As the arrow flies. I go. I gust. I run like the wind. Already moving.
Fresh meat!
Just flew back into town.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Of course.
Bottom tower is gone forever.
On my way.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Incoming.
Killing spree.
Wasn't nice.
Fresh meat!
Dire structures are fortified. Dominating. Double kill.
Go easy, worm. I'm your god too.
Radiant structures are fortified.
My next arrow will find its
You
mark.
really should look at your bottom tower.
At them. I'm way ahead. On it. Attack! Feel the wind in your hair. I go. I'm way ahead. On it. Already moving. I'm not ready.
Fresh meat!
Every coin.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Of course. On my way.
Mega kill.
Try this on for size.
Fresh meat!
Focus. On it.
Denied!
Ninja. onward. I go. Of course. On it. I gust onward. As the arrow flies. On my way. I'm way ahead.
Crush me!
On it. Already moving. On my way.
Crush me!
Not yet. I run like the wind. I gust onward. Already moving.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Here, have an arrow. My range increases.
Your bottom tower just fell. Maybe you shouldn't look.
Not time yet. I'm way ahead.
Let's talk about your tower.
On it. Like the wind. Not arrow flies.
Touch-based!
Be gone, hellspawn!
Hot second wind. My feet fly. As the arrow flies. Of course. You catch my point? I go. I'm way ahead. Is it raining arrows? On my way.
Your ignorance ensured your demise.
I gust onward. Of course. Here goes.
Unstoppable!
It's not time yet. The whirlwind. The arrow flies like the wind.
Killing spree.
Good
It looks like Dire fortified their structures. I guess Radiant fortified their structures.
Double damage!
Tried failure. Didn't like it. I go. Wild winds rising. Already moving. My feet fly. Killing spree.
Double kill. Killing spree. Triple kill. Dominating. Ultra kill. Your middle tower is under attack. Don't let your middle tower fall. Stop them.
On my way. Already moving. I go. On it.
Roshan's down.
Here, have an arrow.
Touched an Aegis once.
Gift of eternity.
Of course. I'm way ahead. I'm not ready. I gust onward. Blink dagger. As the arrow flies. On it. Of course. On it. As the arrow flies. I gust onward. Already moving. On it.
Your middle tower was just denied.
I go. I'm way ahead. On my way. On it. On my way.
No more top tower. I thought this might happen.
I'm way ahead.
Mega kill!
As the arrow flies.
God's gift to the world. Me.
Of course. On it.
At least I deigned to notice.
Of course. Already moving. My feet fly. I go. Is it raining arrows?
Double kill!
Another arrow in my quiver. You catch my point?
The enemy's middle tower won't be making any more appearances.
Taste my arrow. Reap the whirlwind.
The enemy's bottom tower is down.
I'm way ahead. I'm not ready. As the arrow flies.
It looks like Dire fortified their structure.
Here it goes. On it.
The enemy's bottom tower is gone. The enemy has the right thing. Chewed into little pieces.
I gust on it.
Boy, fresh knife!
Wicked sick! The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Not yet! On my way. Wild winds rising. As the arrow flies. On it. I'm way ahead. Already moving. On it. Try this on the side. I go. Of course. I gust on it. On my way. Already moving. On it. On it. Attack!
Double kill.
My feet fly.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Otherwise you are flat, son.
I gust onward. I go. I'm way ahead.
The end is already written.
Of course. Double damage. I gust onward. Not yet. I run like the wind. It's not time yet. Already moving.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I'm under attack. On. Hit. Like the wind. I'm way ahead. I'm not ready. Cold wind blows.
It's regeneration! That's for me. Double damage!
Can't keep a good girl down. As the arrow flies.
Fresh meat!
Of course. On it. I go. Every coin helps. My feet fly. On my way. I go. As the arrow flies. Of course. On it. Already moving.
One shot has fallen to the radiant.
On it.
Immortality.
On my way. I gust onward. Of course.
Fresh
I go.
meat.
On my way. Here it goes. My elbow strength. If you were still alive, I'd still be shooting. I'm way ahead. As the arrow flies.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Feel the wind in your
Gotta
hair.
fortify their structures.
Pain, meet ugly. Ugly, pain. Taste my arrow. Already moving.
Dominating.
You've got my wind up. On it. I gust onward. Already moving. As the arrow flies.
Mega kill.
On my way. I like the wind. Attack! On it. I'm way ahead. Here it goes. I run like the wind. On it.
Killing spree. Dominating. Double kill.
Of course. I go. I gust onward. On my way.
The middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures have been snow fortified.
Already moving. I'm not ready. I run like the wind. I'm way ahead. I go.
Your middle tower is gone. I tried to warn you. Your middle barracks have fallen.
On.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Arrow.
Your bottom tower has fallen. Unstoppable!
If that's the kind of fight they want,
Of course.
Hey, you're attacking the bottom barracks. Your bottom barracks have fallen. Your middle tower is under attack. Why is this happening? Let's talk about your top tower.
I'm way ahead.
This is not cool.
Of course. As the arrow flies. Shackled. Already moving. You had it coming. Focus.
Dire structures are fortified.
On my way. Oh, scepter, like the wind. I go. Try this on for size. On my way.
Magus returns.
I'm way ahead. I run like the wind.
The enemy's middle barracks are no more.
I go. As the arrow flies, my feet fly.
Looks like someone disconnected.
On it.
Don't let your middle tower fall.
Already moving. Of course.
The pressure is here again.
Your top tower is falling. Your top barracks is falling. Your top barracks is falling. The enemy now has mega fleet. Killing spree. I don't like the look of that. Double kill.
I'm way ahead. Like the wind. Here it goes. I gust onward.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I run.
Middle tower is down. You just let them. Your ancient is under attack.
I'm not ready.
ban someone. It's your turn to pick. Remember, 10 seconds remaining. Prevail. 5 seconds remaining. Are you gonna pick one or what? Hey, it's your turn to pick now.
Look, Sagan. Pray.
Forward by bounds. Prepare for battle.
Forward, pet. Yes. As you will it. Since you command it.
30 seconds to battle.
Of course. On track. Good idea. On the prowl.
Let's get moving!
Look how the prey scatters before us. To the battle! We ride! Agreed. Mm-hmm. Ah. Leap forward. This one's mine. Cower before us. Perfect.
First blood!
Since you command it.
Denied.
Die, mongrel. Mm-hmm. Ha! Whimper, dogs. Perfect. Agreed. Run like the dogs you are. We ride. Good idea. Ah. As you will it. To the battle. Leap forward. On the prowl. On track. My pet thanks you. Forward by bounds. Fair warning. Yes. Good idea. The inner light dawns. Of course. Ah. Perfect. Yes. Forward, pet. Ah. Mm-hmm. Cringe, you cur. We ride. Good idea. As you will it.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yes.
Time to punch!
Evil curse! On track. Good idea.
Money changes.
Starfall. Forward by bounds. Die, hunger. Of course.
Killing spree!
Out of my way! Stop! Since you
Dominating! Double kill!
Forward, pet. Perfect. To the battle. Agreed. On the prowl.
Denied!
Of course. Ah. Ah. As you will it. On the prowl. Forward, pet. To the battle. Agreed.
Dire structures are fortified.
Scatter while you
Mega kill!
Yes.
Unstoppable! Double kill!
Good idea.
Your top tower is under attack.
We ride.
Thanks. Flame is no match. Nice.
Leap forward. Tuck your tail and run, you mutt. Stop. Rain down upon mine enemy. On track. Shadows, take us. Since you command it. Good idea. Let's start. Forward by bounds. Bottom is missing. Of course. Yes. Who spoiled that shot? Since you command it. Stop! Yes. Good idea. We ride. Good idea. Stop. Bring down. Leap forward.
Double kill!
Let's talk about your top tower.
Forward by bounds. Agreed. Stop. Bring down upon mine enemy.
Let's talk about your top tower. I don't think you want that to happen. Your top tower is under attack.
To the back.
Double kill! Fresh meat!
Forward, pet.
On track. The enemy's bottom tower is down.
Ha! As you will it. Of course.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. That one's not coming back.
Good idea. Forward by bounds. Stop!
The middle tower is under attack.
Bottom is missing.
Fresh meat! Killing spree!
Right.
Double kill! Dominating! Double kill!
Cringe, you curse. Scatter while you can.
Your top tower is under attack.
Forward, pet.
Let's talk about your top tower.
Since you come, allies disappear. Good idea. All right, I'm under attack. This grows interesting. Leap forward. Agreed. On track. Yes. Run like the dogs you are. To the battle. On the prowl.
Let's talk about your top tower.
Forward by bounds.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Of course.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Strength shall be ours. Good idea.
You really should look at your bottom tower.
On track. On the prowl. Yes. Thus, you pay. To the battle. It's your time yet, Venice. Forward, pet. As you... Yes! Tuck your tail and run, you mutt. Fails me. Good idea. An easy shot. Stop! Not a penny wasted.
Faster than ever.
Don't let your middle tower fall.
Since you command it. Mm-hmm. We ride. As you will. Since you command it. To the battle. Stop!
Die.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I didn't want to be seen like this.
Once more,
Killing spree!
forward by bounds. Starfall. Good idea.
Your top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
On the prowl.
Fresh mate!
Let's talk about your top tower.
Starfall. On track. Shadows.
Your top tower is under attack. This is not cool.
Stop! Die, mongrel. Agreed. Good idea.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yes. Forward, pet.
Oh, Roshan. Something tells me we haven't seen the last of him.
Immortal in me.
We ride.
Heist!
Ah, bullseye. Of course.
Fresh mate!
Leap forward. Ah. Good idea. Sanaba. Forward by bounds.
Don't let your middle tower fall.
Good idea.
Middle tower's down. You just let them...
We ride.
It looks like Dire fortified their structures. On the Radiant structures have been snow fortified. You really should look at your bottom tower.
On track.
Bottom tower is gone forever.
Yes. Shadow, take us. Forward, pet. As you will it.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Those little
Your
guys
middle
are also
tower
cute.
is under
attack.
Ah.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
To the battle. Since you command it.
You really should look at your bottom tower.
Agreed. Of course. Leap forward.
Fresh mate!
Dominating!
Mega kill!
Double kill!
Oh!
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack. Stop them! Your bottom tower has fallen.
You'll not stop us that easily. To the battle.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Since you command.
Why is this happening?
We ride. The cost of kibble. On the prowl. Then. On track. As you will. Good idea.
Unstoppable! Time to take matters into my own hand.
Leap forward. Yes.
Yep.
Ah. Of course.
Wicked sick!
Forward by bounds. Whimper dog.
They're my cubs.
You have learned nothing. Not yet.
You really should look at your bottom tower.
Forward, pet. To the battle. As you will it. Good idea. Of course.
Let's talk about your top tower.
Haste.
Your top tower is under attack.
Forward by bounds. On track. Start.
Killing spree! Double kill!
Your middle tower is under attack.
We admit no defeat.
Your middle tower is under attack.
We ride.
I guess Radiant fortified their structures.
Leap forward. Agreed. Good idea. Bullseye. Yes.
Let's talk about it.
On the prowl. Forward, pet. On track. To the battle. Forward, pet. Good idea. Just what are you hiding, Rashawn?
Money changes hands.
Yes.
That's exact.
Stop! Attack! Good idea. Bullseye.
Rachel has fallen to the dice.
Immortality!
Nicely done. Allies disappear. Since you command. Evil curse! We ride. On the prowl. Ah. Agreed. Of course. Leap forward. As you will it. Stop! Forward by bounds. To the battle. Ah! We ride. Ah. Good idea.
Killing spree!
The enemy's top tower just shattered into little pieces.
Forward by bounds. Leap forward. As you will it. Shadows take us. Ah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Good idea. Forward, pet. On track. Stop! Agreed.
Dominating!
Power of Taurus. Of course. Since you command it. Good idea.
Dire Snow fortified their structures.
Ride. power is ours.
Dominating! Double kill!
Fair warning. Your death has arrived. As you will it. Yes. Spoil that shot.
Oh, slaughter alive! I'll take that.
Since you command it.
Double damage!
Leap forward. Ah. On the prowl. Out of my way! Good idea. Cringe, you curse! Starfall! Ah. Of course. Agreed. Forward, pet.
Mega kill!
Take us.
Ownage!
Diamond.
Unstoppable! Double kill!
On track. The enemy's top tower has fallen. Radiant have fortified their structures. Don't let your middle tower fall.
Since you command it.
There's really no reason to stand for this. Your middle tower is under attack.
Good idea.
Get over it! Crush me! Killing spree! Ownage!
Forward, pet. I devoted my life to studying the stars for this? Leap forward.
Tower before us. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Good idea.
Deny that,
Killing spree! Double kill! Dominating! Triple kill!
The enemy's top tower has fallen. The enemy's middle tower won't be making. The enemy's top barracks have fallen. The enemy's middle barracks have fallen. Agreed. Enemy's top barracks drop like some. The enemy's middle barracks are no more.
Run like the dogs you are. Top your tail and rubble that.
Dire have fortified their structures.
the battle. The prize is mine. As you an easy shot. On track. We ride. Such strength. Allies disappear. Forward by bounds. Evil curse. As you will it. Yes.
Haste.
On the prowl. To the back.
I am magnanimous. Killing spree. Triple kill.
Good idea. Agree.
The enemy's middle tower didn't know what hit it. The enemy's middle tower won't be making any more appearances.
Mega kill.